Hi, welcome back everybody. Well, on today's show we're celebrating cherries and berries, and we have a whole bunch more recipes. We're going to make a cherry pork chops and later a delicious berry dessert and a Door County cherry salad with a cherry vinaigrette that's absolutely delicious. But right now we're going to talk about some cherry and some berry wines. The Door Peninsula Winery is not too far from here in Door County. It's in Carlsville, and it's a great place to just go for the day and watch them make their wines. So cool to see. Take a tour and then have fun in their gift shop. And they've got all sorts of great stuff in the shop, let me tell you. And today we're going to check it out and take a little tour. Take a look.
Door Peninsula Winery is the original Door County winery. We're not necessarily the oldest, but we were the first. This is an old 1868 schoolhouse. It actually converted into a winery in 1974. The Pullman family purchased it in 84 and has had it ever since. We are actually now the largest producer of wine in the state of Wisconsin, and it all started in the basement here of the schoolhouse. Most of the wine production, or nearly all the wine production, was done in this space up until '94. The school building sat idle for a few years after the school district consolidated. The neighbors heard that someone was interested in purchasing it and turning it into a winery. So the neighboring orchard owner and grower came over and approached the owner and said, "Hey, I got these cherries. Think you might want to make some wine?" "Sure." So I made some sweet and some dry cherry. Then in fall I came over with a bushel of apples. "Maybe you want to try making some apple wine?" "Sure." So I made sweet and dry apple. And those were the first four wines the winery ever made. And the following season he came over with some plums, and so on and so forth. So it really got its roots in local Door County fruit production, and we've kind of continued that trend and now have expanded it into locally grown grapes. In our tour, as part of our tour, we have some of the old equipment that was used, still actually used, the antique equipment when wine production was first started in the area. This was an old fruit press, so you would put the fruit in here, you'd crank it down, and the juice would run out the bottom, be it grapes or cherries, as well as a bottling machine, and they did it one at a time. And now we do about 5 pallets in a day. Many places won't allow you into the production facility, but here you could literally dip your finger in the tank of wine that's about to be bottled and on the floor the next day, though we don't let you do that. We're most well known for our sweet wines and our fruit wines, and about 90% of our wine portfolio is sweet wines, but we do have fruit varietal blends and premium grape wines, including cold climate varietals, which are French hybrid grapes that we can actually grow in this climate. They're very nice. They're premium style wines, very similar to California wines, but maybe not as complex as some of the California wines because of our growing region. Most famous wine, sweet cherry. It's kind of our mantra. We like to think we do that one the best since we did it first, but very, very popular. And some of our other award winners are Blackberry Merlot, Razzle Dazzle Raspberry, Straight Blackberry, and our new one our new release last year, Sunset Splash. If you like the big, fat, chewy, turn your teeth purple kind of wines, we still have something for you. We do a Syrah, we do 2 different Cabernets, we have some fruit varietal blends with Merlots and Cabernets if you do like a bolder wine. But overall, the style of the winery is soft and fruit forward, so it doesn't have that edginess or harshness or acidity that some bold wines have. We still stay true to our style. Right, we have a nice casual kind of cuisine style restaurant. It has paninis and brick-fired oven pizzas, of course with Door Peninsula Winery wines on the wine list, but certainly they have a really fine dining wine list, but casual food. It's very convenient too, because if you want to come up and do a wine tasting and stay for lunch or stay for dinner, you have that available to you even as a group or rehearsal dinner or something to that regard. Take the short drive and get to Door County, and when you're here, please enjoy our retail area and gift shop. A lot of people understand tasting rooms to be small and quaint and off the beaten path. We are right on the beaten path on Highway 42. Our retail area is very large. We're one of the largest carriers of any wine racks or wine accessories. A lot of foodstuffs, food products that are locally made with local products. So we encourage you to taste those, and we have that out for sampling too. So come make the trip and enjoy, and I hope to see you at the tasting party.